And now we're gonna talk about this music, and I just went ahead and took it off 60 seconds because I know this gonna take longer. And so I'm just gonna say a few things, and we can revisit this conversation. Music was created by God, and it is beautiful, and it helps in healing and expression. It was created for good, but we know what the devil does with anything that God created for good. He will twist it. He will try to he will corrupt it, long story short. And that's what he has done. So here we are today listening to music that promotes violence, promiscuity, rage, selfishness, arrogance, scamming, scheming, like you name it, it's in this music today. I know like this is something a lot of people don't want to hear, and a lot of people are not going to like be welcome into it, but it is what it is. I know this from personal experience, and I've also heard other people like weigh in on it. Like you can just recall moments possibly where you are upset, and so you listen to something that maybe matches your mood or somehow fits into your mood. A lot of times it's still not good. It either brings you down to a lower place, or it makes you feel right in the mood that you're feeling that is actually not right. Like you're angry, so you listen to angry music, and then it makes you more angry. You're sad, and so you listen to sad music, but it makes you more sad, like you're depressed, borderline, like ready to be up out of here. Then all this other music that has all these like different spells and rituals and all these different things. And so you're wondering why certain things is happening. You're wondering why you're feeling so heavy. And I'm telling you, like, I just know, like, pay attention to the lyrics that you listen to and the things that you're absorbing that's going into your ears, like your ear gate, things that you are watching with your eyes. These are like, it goes straight to your soul, and it will actually push you towards a direction that's aligned with what you're listening to. And you may really just be trying to express yourself, looking for some comfort or some type of validation, all of which we are supposed to see God on. But not all music is bad. Even if it's not Christian music, all of it's not bad. I don't believe that. But we have to just pay attention to what we're listening to, not like past the beat, past the instrumental. What is being said to us that we are now reciting to ourselves, speaking out loud and professing over life itself, our life, other people's lives, even things that we listen to in front of our children, which is a whole nother, that is another video. It's really important for us to pay attention to these things, because the devil wants us to be attached to some sort of bondage. He wants us to be in bondage to some sort of lie. So if he can keep us bound to our anger through music, and we swear by it and we won't let it go, or we get attached to artists who are on this whole other agenda that is really working against us and against our soul, but we go out of our way to support and to pour into, thinking that we're doing something good for ourselves and for others. It can lead us to ruin. It can ruin our lives seriously. So what I would advise is just to pay attention to what you're listening to, even if it comes down to you just listening to the lyrics or reading the lyrics while you're listening to the song. And a lot of times, if you're looking at a video, listening to the song and reading the lyrics, if you're doing all this stuff, you're going to see it, even if you don't want to. And then it's up to you if you choose to keep going with it. But you have to know that it's not going to end well. You have way much more to gain if you let that go, because really all it's doing is keeping you in a cycle. And I know this from experience. This is not something I'm speaking on that I have not experienced myself. The freedom that comes after you get out of that cycle of doing that, listening to that type of music, you'll find that you don't miss it. You don't miss it. And you're able to weed out certain songs, and now you know what you can listen to and what you don't want to listen to. Not that you can't listen to it. You don't look at it as an obstacle or a hindrance or a barrier. Your soul, your spirit becomes higher to where you don't even want to entertain anything like that. And your peace will be multiplied, and your joy will be multiplied, and you will be able to live in harmony. You won't see life through these other people's lenses or some things they're not even doing. And the point I'm making is just be careful. Be careful. Don't just be out here blind and just going with the flow. Really, really be careful what you're taking in. You're not going to do it perfectly. It's even things as far as eating food and different things. We're not going to be perfect with everything, but if you pay attention to these things, I'm telling you, it will help you. especially if you are struggling with sadness, depression, anxiety, anger, and you're wondering why, or you are seeking a resolution and you haven't been able to find one, and you are indulging in music that is detrimental to your health and your well-being. I highly, highly suggest that you try this. Try the thing with the music and pray. Pray for God to reveal certain things to you concerning what you're taking in when it comes to what you're listening to and what you're watching.